Guys, Apex Kitchen Academy is here again. Look at your screen. Are you seeing this beautiful lilac cake? Marble cake. Can you watch? Can you see? If I tell you the pepper where this cake show me today, I go surprise. Anyway, let's leave that story for later. So this was the cake. It was looking so beautiful and yummy. It was a 6-inch cheese 3-layer cake, 3 mixed flavors. Okay, at this point I was laying the cake with my butter icing, doing it so fantastically well. Before now, my student that I sent to do the fondant icing for me, she told me, boss, I don't know what is wrong with the fondant icing, it's breaking. I said, no problem, I'll handle it. Probably because she did not put the right ingredients very well, so probably that is why it's breaking. But I never knew it was so worst. So I was busy coating the cake, and right now I'm almost okay. I'm done. So the cake was looking so fine, so pretty, so demure. I was enjoying the beauty. So right now I say, let me cover the cake with fondant icing. It was at that moment that it struck to my head that, oh my God, this fondant icing is nothing to write home about. It was so bad that everything was breaking. Just look at it. I just want to lift it up and everything scatter. Look, oh my God, what thing I go do? So I just have to go in, pick some old fondant and mix it up together. And at that point, I was able to get it fine, but not too perfect. So I did paneling method for this cake. So I cover the top and roll out the one to use in wrapping it. Guys, even at that point, it was still breaking. If fondant eyes never show you pepper, you no go understand. It was now that I now noticed that my camera lady was just doing, in fact, what is she even videoing? What is she videoing here? You people should ask my camera lady, what is she videoing here? Is she showing the ground? Is she showing the top of my table? What is she even showing? Guys, can you see anything? Anyway, I will teach her how to do it very well later. It was so funny that I was wrapping this cake, covering this cake with fondant eyes, and she was busy videoing the ground. When I was done covering the cake with the fondant icing, even though the fondant gave me a serious tough time, this small cake, I really suffer covering it. I wanted to show you guys the stress I passed through while covering this cake, but my camera lady was busy videoing the ground. You guys should help me ask her, what was she videoing on the ground? I was so surprised until I finished covering this cake, guys. Some mistake like this can still happen. So guys, I was able to finish covering the cake. When I was done, that was when she now started videoing, make una no vex. Next time, I will make sure she video it very well so that you guys will know how to cover this cake, even though it was so stressful. You guys know the economy now. I cannot just throw away this fondant icing and go and make another one. I just have to manage it with my expertise. All right, I beg, is that English correct? Expertise, or anyhow, at least you guys understand. So I have to manage, pamper it. Even though it was breaking, I was able to cover the cake, and I flip it over and make sure I smooth it very well. Now it's time to design the cake. The cake design, it was not much. It was just a small and simple design. I just have to go through with it. And even at this point, I was so tired and I was so angry because the time was no longer on my side, and the fondant was giving me a lot of tough time. I just have to do a very simple design. So I have to make the border by making a belt of lilac and white color to do the border, a very simplest design of cake. Okay, after putting the border, the next thing to put was the topper. Thank God for the topper. I don't have to write happy birthday with fondant today. So the topper was a good and great combination of purple. So I just have to put it there. What design am I going to do for this cake now? Guys, I'm not gonna ask my camera lady, waiting her finger they find in front of my camera. Okay, now she really need a lot of mentoring on how to video. But guys, I hope you guys are still seeing the work. So I said, let me just do a very simple design. I have to mold ball and place it on top of the cake, because this is not a very big cake. But let me ask you guys, if you're a baker, have you ever stress yourself on a very small cake? And maybe when you're making big cake, you will not even stress yourself the way you're stressing on a very small cake. That was how I suffered today, guys. So I was done putting all the balls. I said, let me make just a very simple rose flower and place by the side of the cake so that it will look more pretty, more beautiful. It will just complement, guys. I finished making the rose flower. It was looking so beautiful, but that was when I now realized that the rose flower was a bit bigger for the cake board, because I used 8 inches cake board on the cake. So that was when I now remove the flower again and make a smaller rose flower for the cake. So look at me making the smaller rose flower. So after making it, I just placed it and it was perfect for the cake. Guys, watch out how to make this flower. I'll give you a tutorial on how to make a very simple student flower for the cake. So look at it. It was balancing well. The cake board was able to balance on the cake board, on the cake. So after putting it, I fixed another one inside before I put a pink flower board inside. Right now my camera lady don't start again. At this point I was like, what is her name self? They say Gladys. Where will I write name now? No space for cake board. I don't want to put it on top. Happy birthday was already there. Guys, that is how I just do sharp and place that fondant on the body of that cake. Time don't they go, my people, and I need to go home, and this cake have stressed me. Now to write her name on the cake, the alphabet, there was no L. The L has lost. We'll look for L everywhere, we couldn't get, so I have to just use, I think, I to form L. Guys, I told my camera lady, bring this camera very close so that these guys will see what I'm doing here. So, but now see him now. She dey far, now no see him very well. Oh guys, are you guys understanding the way she was videoing? This is my alphabet writing. Anyway, guys, just take our video like that too. Take it like that. We really try. Even this voiceover self, I tired to do them, but I guess you guys understand 1 or 2 things from our video. So I was able to finish writing Gladys. I say, I beg, this cake you don't do. I beg, I cannot come and kill myself on top of this cake. So guys, how do you see this cake? It was so stressful, but at the end, we finally did it. It came out looking pretty, and even this video was not doing justice to the cake. I was able to snap the cake using a sharper camera and more beautiful camera, but it was still looking okay. So guys, comment on the cake, how is it looking? If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is Apes Kitchen Academy Sokoto. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, share our video, like and comment. We love you. Yeah, this cake was stressful, but another day we are going to be bringing you more updates on how we cover our cake. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. Bye.